First of all, in this column, because this is indirect, in the types of definite noun, one of the type was noun related to a definite noun. Since this noun is related to this noun, so this is the final. And if this is definite, this will automatically become definite. So we will not decide here definite and indefinite. We'll note two more things here. First of all, in all these, please note whether they have alif lam in the beginning or not.
Yeah. No. No alif lam.
No alif lam, then kitab is singular, masculine or plural? Singular, musanna or plural? Singular. So we make the abbreviation, write on the abbreviations here. Wahid are singular, S. Right? Musanna, M. And plural, P. Then for masculine, we'll have the male sign of biology. And for feminine, we'll have the female sign of biology. Okay? Then for definite, we'll have D. For indefinite, I. Then we already had the sign of Rafa. It was upward arrow. Nasab was downward arrow. And Jar was forward arrow. What else? Light and heavy. For light, we'll have L. And for heavy, we will have H. Okay. Kitab, kitabu, having no alif lam, singular, masculine or feminine? How?
No sign of feminine.
No sign of feminine. Since the type of feminine that we studied, it doesn't fall into them, so we will call it masculine. Otherwise, in Urdu, kitab is muannath. Okay? So, it is masculine. Then, what's the form of Iraab?
Marfu.
Marfu, okay. Rafa. You should also have, if you have separate color of the pen, preferably do this analysis with a separate color so that there is no confusion for you later on. And then see, is the Iraab heavy or light? Light. Had it been kitabun, then we would name it heavy Iraab, so it is single Dhamma, so we call it light Iraab. Okay, now Al-Hakim. Okay, come this way. This Kutubu, has it got alif lam or not? No alif lam, cross it. Then is it singular, musanna or plural? No.
It's plural.
No.
Sorry. Broken.
It's broken plural, so technically it will be treated as singular feminine. Remember, singular and feminine. By meanings, it is plural. masculine. But technically, in Arabic, since it's a broken plural, Arabs will take it as singular feminine. So since we are studying Arabic, so we have to follow them. Then a form of Iraab is
Marfu,
Rafa,
light.
and the Iraab is light. Number 3, Inna Kutub al-Hakimi.
Same thing. No alif lam.
I think each one should try one by one. Yes. Sister, you have to do this analysis now. Kutuba. Has it got alif lam or not?
No.
No alif lam. So cross it. It is singular, masculine, plural, feminine. What is this?
It's a singular feminine.
Feminine. Because it is a broken plural. MashaAllah. Singular and feminine. And what's the form of Iraab?
Light.
Form of Iraab.
It's the one that's going up.
Rafa, up. And is it light? Sorry. It is mansoob, I'm sorry. Inna and ba, not bu. It is nasab form, not marfu. And is the Iraab light or heavy?
Light.
Light. Brother Ishaq now. Kitaba. Be very careful. Each one should be concentrating.
No alif lam.
Because this is, you can say, the final lesson of half of the Arabic. And all of a sudden we'll be into Arabic. So before we jump into Arabic, each and every one should be very, very clear. Yes.
It's
Take your time.
without alif,
Don't hurry.
without alif lam.
Without alif lam.
It's a musanna.
It's a muthanna.
And musanna, light.
Masculine or feminine?
The both is a musanna.
मुसन्ना तो फेमिनिन को तो लग गया तो मुसन्नी हुई तो फिर
It's a masculine.
masculine because kitab is masculine, so this too is masculine. What's the form of Iraab?
Mansoob. Marfu.
अरे तो कोई ना लाओ फिर ये तो फिर टुल्ला लाया है लग गया है तो give the proof.
It's a relative, basically. It's a relative.
मैं पूछे नहीं मेरे relative तुझे मैंने सो गया था इराब केड़ा it's the form of rafa, nasab and jar. Everyone should be concentrating. This is a very important point.
Nasab.
How?
बात है तुझे पता नहीं पाया और
Okay. Open the notes. Yesterday's note. Musanna form. Opened up. Everyone should open Musanna. Construction of Musanna yesterday. What are the two forms of Musanna? In Rafa form, how Musanna looks like, and in Nasab and Jar form, how does it look like?
Kitabani.
Kitabani. So it is Rafa form. And the Iraab is light. This is the light Iraab. Noon has been dropped. No alif lam. Masculine. Musanna. Masculine. And in the Rafa form, it is Kitabani basically. Noon has been dropped to make it light.
why noon has been dropped? Why? Is it the tradition? To make a
They do it like this. We cannot question them.
So it's no
Pronounce it.
Their mother say like this. Mother tongue. Language basically is what your mother says. That is the real language. When the mother used to sit at home. Father moves out. So, language is not related to father. Remember. Why it is called mother tongue? Everything has got a meaning. Mother used to sit at home and she preserved the language. Father has to move out, meet different people, so his language is polluted. So the language is related to the mother for purity. So mother says like this. Arabs do like this. So we are just finding out what they do, how they play the cards. I said, these are the cards the Arabs have. And we are trying to find out how they play with these cards. Yes.
Yeah, it's no all there.
No al there.
It is natural.
It is singular or plural?
It's a singular.
Singular,
And
masculine.
natural. And it's jar.
It is jar form. It's light. Excellent. Now it's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
You missed an easy one. I asked you to do that. Yes. Now for number one, does it have alif lam in the beginning? No alif lam.
Singular.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. See yesterday's chapter. Number, the chapter of number, singular, muthanna and plural. What were the different forms of singular, muthanna and plural? Answer will be there. Ani, aini, una, ina. So, noon has been dropped. I give you a hint. Noon has been dropped. What is this? Kitabaini. So, which form is that?
Duo.
Musanna, which Iraab?
Ain.
Ani is Rafa form. This was Rafa form. And Aine is Nasab or Jar form. So which one is this here? It is Inna before. So it is Nasab form. Had it been Fi, the both are same. But the context tells you, because it is Inna here, it is Nasab form. Is Fi here, it is Jar form. Very simple. So it is Nasab form. It is Muthanna. It's masculine. It is Nasab form. And Iraab is light or heavy?
Light.
No noon at the end. So it's light. Then Fi kitabayil hakimi. This kitabai. Would you try?
Yeah. No L.
No L, exactly. Muthanna. Okay. Masculine or feminine? Masculine. What's the form of Iraab?
Again,
Jar. So kitabaini, noon has been dropped. So it's kitabai, so it's the jar form. Sorry, the other way around.
No, you are right.
And light. Excellent. Everyone is with me. It's very important. I don't mind. We are not able to complete the chart today. But understanding each and every bit of this chart is important. 40% of the Arabic is here. Yes, brother, Amir.
Plural broken, so it's
So first of all, no L. Then broken plural, so it will be treated as
singular and feminine,
singular and feminine.
and it is full,
Marfu, Rafa form,
and it is light.
it's light. Excellent.
Is light.
Now,
Sir, you wrote singular, okay?
yeah, singular feminine.
So it's the broken.
Okay. Now, have an overview of the whole analysis and try to find out what are the common features in all of them.
Light.
Excellent. Number one, light. Number two, no alif lam.
Two things are.
So to have a relative construction, the first noun has to be without alif lam and its i'rab has to be light. And whenever you see a noun in an Arabic construction without alif lam and with a light i'rab, you should immediately suspect it to be a relative construction. Suspect. I'm not saying you will say it is a relative construction. Suspect first, and then you will confirm to the next. See the next noun, and if that confirms, then we will say it's a relative construction. Okay. Who is next? Who did it first? We start with you. Yes, Mr.
There is alif lam.
No, now you don't have to say. Now directly you have to consider definite and indefinite.
Okay, it's definite.
Definite, because of alif lam, then you will tell it is definite. Singular, musanna, plural.
It's singular,
It's singular. Masculine or feminine?
masculine,
Masculine,
and it's light.
and it's light. You know, the common features here were only two, no alif lam and light, but the other are variable. You know, see, it was singular here, musanna here, singular here, musanna here, and musanna here and singular here. It means there is no restriction. Kutub actually was plural by meaning, so even that is not the restriction. It technically turned to be singular feminine, but in fact it was masculine plural. Then you see it's masculine, feminine, feminine, masculine, 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 and feminine. So it's open regarding the number and gender. Third thing, form of i'rab. It's rafa, nasab, rafa, jar, nasab, jar, and rafa. It means i'rab is also open. So there is no restriction on the first noun regarding number, gender, and i'rab. The only restrictions are it will never have alif lam and it will never be heavy in form of i'rab, in i'rab. So when two things are there, you should suspect. Okay? So al-Hakimi,
Light.
no, you don't have to consider light here now. Form of i'rab,
It's jar.
jar. Okay? Everybody with me? You're not with me? Okay, what's the problem? Where did you not understand?
How is it jar?
Oh, it's clear. Because
Kasra? The i'rab is indicated in two ways. Open the chapter of i'rab.
By haraka or change the word.
Yeah. By haraka of the last letter or changing the whole word. So this is the haraka of the last letter.
Okay.
Don't worry. You learn with mistakes. You just keep quiet, you don't understand, and keep quiet, you will damage your own time. Ask question whenever you don't understand. Stop me there and then. Then next, young man in the back. Al-Hukamai. It's definite. You. Definite or indefinite? Why? Yes, mashallah. So it's definite. It's masculine, feminine, singular, musanna or plural? It's plural by meanings, and at the same time it can be treated as singular feminine too, because this is broken plural. So I write both of them. Here it is singular as well as plural, and it is masculine as well as feminine.
What? Yeah.
Since hukama is a broken plural,
Yeah.
so it can be treated as singular feminine. But since hukama is for men, so mostly it is not taken, but sometimes it's taken too. Tilka rusulu. You can't stop Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you can't stop the Arabs. They do it. And even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used this. Qalatil Arabu amanna. But the rule is, if a broken plural is being used for the human beings, then it is not necessary for you that you treat it singular feminine. But sometimes they do it too. So just keep in mind, you have to have the rehearsal of thinking that since it's a broken plural, maybe it's treated as singular feminine. Just be prepared for that. So it is plural masculine by meanings, but as it's a broken plural, it can be treated singular feminine too. And then the form of Arab? Jar, mashallah, excellent. Yes.
Is any literally Arabic for female hukama? Like this hukama is a male.
Hakimatun. It will be regular. Hakimatun, hakimatani, hakimatun.
But also in hukama we take the female also.
That's a very technical issue, whether it can be taken or not.
Kutubul hukama.
Because there are three of our fuqaha, Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah, Imam Shafi rahimahullah, and Imam Malik rahimahullah, they consider that the masculine plural form used in the Qur'an is only for men. Women are not included until then, unless there is some special reference. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah alayhi says that since that was a male-dominated society, so masculine form has been used, but it includes the both. Right? But we are not studying tafsir now, we are studying Arabic now. Okay? When you have to specify that they are women, wise women, so best is that you will say hakimat, so that there is no doubt. Here, yes, there can be a doubt. If you consider Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal's opinion, then yes, men and women both are included. But if you consider others' opinion, then women will not be included. But if they are only women, then the best is that you say hakimat. Okay? Who is the next? This side. Yes, sister.
Definite.
Definite.
Singular.
Singular. Excellent. Masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Excellent.
Ja.
Jar. Beautiful. Thank you very much. No, you don't have to consider light. When there is alif lam, there is no choice. There has to be no tanween.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Right. Young Chaudhary. Al-Hakimi.
It's definite.
Definite. Because of alif lam.
Singular masculine.
Masculine. Excellent.
And job.
No. Singular. Singular. Masculine and jar form. This young man. Your name?
Saeed.
Saeed. MashaAllah. I'm very poor at remembering the name, so again and again I may ask you. Don't mind. Saeed.
Definite.
Al-Hakimaini, definite.
Duo. I mean,
Muthanna,
Mutanna.
yes. Masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Had it been feminine, what should it have been? Yes, excellent. Had it been feminine, it was going to be Hakimataini. MashaAllah, very good. And form of Iraab?
Jar.
Why?
Nasab.
Why? It can be both. You don't know. Okay? So it can be this one or it can be this one.
Is that because of the fee it will be done?
You know, in Musanna, the nasab and jar form are the same. Only the context will decide. Since you have not studied all the context and rules and regulations, so at present you should say it can be nasab or it can be jar. Okay? Yes, you have done it? No, you, Amir.
Oh, again.
Oh, you have done again? Okay, sorry. You, sir.
It's definite.
Definite. Singular. Feminine. Excellent.
I think it's jar.
Beautiful. MashaAllah. Yes, brother.
Definite.
Definite.
Hakim.
Al-Hakimi. Singular. Musanna plural. Oh.
Hakim.
Well, I can do one.
One. Singular. Masculine or feminine? Masculine. And form of Iraab? Very clear?
Jar.
Jar. Okay? Your sister? Hakimatin.
Is no, indefinite.
Indefinite.
This is feminine.
Feminine. Number?
Single.
Singular. And form of Iraab? Jar. No. Now let us again have an overview of the whole column. The second noun of this column. Definite, 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 indefinite. So you don't form a rule. It's open regarding the definite and indefinite. Then singular, singular, plural, singular, singular, muthanna, singular, singular, singular. So again it's open here, open here, open here. Then gender, masculine, feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine, masculine and feminine. So again it's open. Form of Iraab, jar, 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 jar. So this possibility was there. Now we will consider that since it falls in this category, it should also be a jar form. So now we will erase this. So jar, jar, jar and jar. So this is the rule. Whenever there are two nouns in an Arabic construction, the first having a light Iraab without alif lam. Normally the case is if there is alif lam in the beginning, there is no tanween. But if you have both the things absent, Iraab is light and there is no alif lam, you should suspect, oh, can be the first noun of the relative construction. But you will not say it's relative construction until you see the second noun in jar form. When these three conditions are fulfilled, the first noun having no alif lam and with a light Iraab and the second noun in jar form, be 101% sure that it is a relative construction. You should have no doubt at all. It's an unbroken rule of the language. So what's the rule? Who will repeat? Yes, sister.
The first one is no alif lam and is light.
Yes?
The second one is the definite and the jar form.
No. Definite is not the requirement. It's indefinite here. Only one requirement.
Jar form.
It should be in the jar form. Yes.
We connect
Ji. Repeat please.
when two names, the first is
Not names, nouns.
nouns. Sorry, two nouns, and the first is has light Arab and
No alif lam.
no alif lam.
You should suspect. So say the whole statement. Whenever you have two Arabic nouns, first
Name doesn't has alif lam.
and has a light Arab,
Arab, then
suspect that it should be a relative construction.
relative construction, and the second name is with the
Fair name.
no. The second noun is with majroor.
Majroor. And if second noun is majroor, then this combination is definitely a relative construction. Without any doubt. Yes. Saeed, will you repeat it?
But
The whole this statement. How a relative construction is formed.
with the first noun with no al and light
Arab, you should suspect that it is a relative construction. Then you will immediately look into the second noun. And if you find the second noun in jar form, then be 100% sure that it is a relative construction. This is the easiest construction. What is the advantage of all this game? There is no letter, there is no word in Arabic for of. Of. But in all the translation you have of. But where is of in Arabic? There is no of in Arabic. It is only the playing with the cards and the meanings are derived. Very interesting. When you will learn Arabic, inshallah, you will realize that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala selected this language for his last kalam. Yes.
Umar radiallahu anhu, there was an athar that he said, study the language, Arabic language, it will give you wisdom.
MashaAllah. Yes.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Don't you think it's wisdom?
Nobody can play cards unless he has wisdom.
They were illiterate but mentally smart people. It's just the beginning. When you will come to the verb, from one word, 2,000 derivatives.
1,000?
2,000.
That or
I mean it. You will be able to do, inshallah, at the end of the class. There can be no such language.
not like a metaphor for Allah.
Yeah.
It's literally 2,000.
Yes, yes, yes.
More than.
More than that even. You know, in English, I give you just one example, you will appreciate. In English, K-N-O-W is no. And yesterday I said there are only 6 or 7 derivatives from that. In Arabic, first of all, in the past tense, 12, to 14. And then in Mudare, future and present tense, 14. Then passive voice, again 14 and 14. Then doers, knower, alimun, alimani, alimuna, aliman, alimaini, alimina, alimin, alimaini, alimina, alimatun, alimatan, alimatin. No, 18 here. Then the victim of known. Known will be again, it will carry the ain lam mim ilm, to know. Ma'lumun, ma'lumani, ma'lumuna, ma'lumana, ma'lumatun, ma'lumatani, ma'lumatun. Again 18. How much is done? 14 into 4 and 18 into 2. What's the total?
74.
92.
Then related to knowledge is something to learn, to teach, to inquire, to inform. Inform. What is information? To share knowledge. What is inquiry? To get information. What is teaching? To share knowledge. What is learning? To get knowledge. All these will have 92 each in Arabic, and they will have the same word ain lam mim there. So now if you know the meanings of ain lam mim on one hand, and you know those patterns in which you will put this and it will have a shape. You know, glass is a pattern, jug is a pattern, teapot is a pattern, cup is a pattern, plate is a pattern. Any liquid you pour into them, they will adopt the shape. So you will have patterns on one hand, right? And then you will have materials on the other hand. And the combination of the two will make words. Now, to teach is allama, and to learn is ta'allama. To inform is alama. Ain lam mim is there. And to inquire is istalama. Ain lam mim is there. There are set patterns. You on one hand will learn only the patterns in the class. Then dictionary will tell you the meanings, that in this pattern it has this meaning, this pattern this meaning, and in that very pattern you have got 92 at your disposal, at your fingertips. So you don't have to memorize all of them. They have set patterns and you just pour material into that pattern and you will adopt the shape. You know, when I say a cup of tea, you immediately understand. Say, I've got different pots made of a very fine, fragile glass. A glass shaped in cup, shaped in jug, shaped in, say, test tube, shaped beaker, like this. You pour different materials in it and then put them into the freezer. When the materials are frozen, strike the glass and break the glass. So what will remain? Tea in the shape of a cup, and then water in the shape of a cup, then milk in the shape of a cup, orange juice in the shape of a cup. So you know the meanings of cup and you know the meanings of the orange juice, meanings of the milk, meanings of water, meanings of Pepsi, meanings of Coke, everything you know already. So the combination of the two is then. This is Arabic. Right? So, this is the relative construction. Whenever you come across two nouns together in an Arabic construction, you look at the first noun and you see it abnormal. Normally, if there is alif lam, there is no tanween. But if there is tanween, there is no alif lam. But here you find both absent. So this will actually make you think, oh, may it be a relative construction. Then you look to the second noun. If the second noun is in the jar form, it is certainly a relative construction. In translation, translate first this one, then put of, and then translate the second one, and you know the translation. Now let's come to the first column. Who will be the first one to open? Ji, Bismillah.
Okay. This is the no al there.
No, and then definite and indefinite.
Oh, yes, indefinite.
Indefinite. Okay.
And it is singular.
Hmm?
Singular.
Kutubun, books.
Oh, kutubun, sorry. Yeah, it's plural.
No.
Broken, yeah, broken, actually broken. It is plural, but broken plural.
So,
It's singular.
singular, very good.
Okay, it is masculine.
When you say singular, now singular feminine.
And it is
You don't get it?
marfu.
As per meanings, it is plural of a masculine noun kitab. But Arabs have a bad habit, let's say.
They don't taste.
Right? That whenever a noun has a broken plural, they treat the broken plural as singular feminine. Since it's a broken plural, regular plural would have been kitabuna. So instead of kitabuna, it is kutubun. In kitabuna, the word kitab is intact. So this is regular plural, unbroken plural. But here the kitab is not there. Alif has been dropped. So this is a broken plural.
So you just have to memorize a list of broken plurals.
No.
Then
Oh, sorry, it's not first time there.
You know, there's no rule of broken plural. Sorry. Has it moved? Just check. There's no rule. Normally, in English, you convert a singular to plural by addition of s or es. But what you can say when the English people made the plural of foot, not foots, feet. So you have to listen to them. If you have to speak their language, you have to listen to them and try to understand their habit. No rule. Similarly is the case with broken plural. Arabs had the choice, and mostly of the dead objects other than human beings, they always make broken plurals. If you want to have a rule, this is the rule. But sometimes again it will go other way around. But the rule is, practical rule is that when there is a broken plural, there will be every chance that it is treated as singular feminine. Yes, Chaisa?
Okay, so this is marfu.
MashaAllah. So,
It is heavy.
no consideration of, that was only there. Yes. Young Chaudhary.
Okay, so then. Okay, so it's singular and masculine.
Pardon? Definite and indefinite?
Indefinite.
Indefinite. Singular or muthanna or plural?
Singular.
Singular.
Male.
Masculine.
And it is look,
What's the difference between masculine and male?
male is like gender.
Male is always one which has an opposite female. So kitab doesn't have an opposite female, so it is masculine only, not male. So, form of Iraab?
The upward arrow.
Upward arrow. Okay, yes, brother. Yes, you.
It's definite.
Definite. Sign is alif lam. Okay.
It's kitab.
Singular. A muthanna, a plural.
Kitab. It's
Oh. Musanna has to be ani or aini. Singular. Masculine or feminine? How you decide it's masculine? No. Definite has nothing to do with masculine and feminine. Whenever you cannot prove a noun to be feminine, you will treat it masculine. And we had a complete chart of the feminine. Number one, it should be either it's male, so it's not male. Then it was few signs. The nouns ending at ta marbuta, alif maksura, alif mamduda, nothing is there. Then it's not a wind, it's not the name of a liquor, yeah, it's not the name of a fire, so it is masculine. And the form of Iraab? Rafa, excellent. Yes, from sister side.
Definite. Indefinite.
Indefinite.
Singular.
Ani sound. Kitabani.
Plural.
Oh.
Plural is una or ina. Musanna is ani or aini. Which is this?
Ani.
Ani. So musanna.
And what's the, you said Muthana, what's the Arabic, what's the English translation of Muthana again?
There is none.
Musanna too.
Okay, that's one, okay. What's the next one?
To start with, you can take help from the translation also. Okay, then which of masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Form of Iraab?
No.
Jar up.
Up, yes. Rafa. Yes. Yes. Last, Mrs. Mahmood.
Definite.
Definite.
It's singular.
Singular.
It's masculine. Broken plural.
Broken plural, so singular, feminine. No, you now say broken plural. If you were looking at the translation, it was plural. You said singular, I thought you have got the point already. Then form of Iraab? Rafa. Okay. Al-Kitabaini. Sorry, your name? Samim.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Al definite.
Definite.
Aini, so that's Hanna.
Muthanna, excellent.
Masculine.
Masculine. Why?
It's the sign of feminine.
Yes.
Okay, and then Aini is Rafa. No. Aini is Nasab al-Jar.
Nasab jar. Since fi is there, fi is harful jar form. Sayyid. Al-kitaba, innal kitaba. Definite.
Singular.
Singular.
Masculine.
Masculine.
Nasab.
MashaAllah. Now we move to the next noun. Hakimatun. From sister side. You have done?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Indefinite.
Excellent. Indefinite.
It's feminine.
Feminine.
Singular.
Singular.
Rafa.
Rafa form. Excellent. You brother. Hakimun.
Indefinite.
Indefinite.
Singular.
Singular.
Male.
Masculine. And
Rafa.
Rafa form. Brother Sultan.
Al-Hakim, definite.
Definite.
Single.
Singular.
Male.
Male. Masculine.
And Rafa.
Rafa form. What is that? Hakimani.
Indefinite.
Indefinite.
Sanna.
Musanna.
Male.
Masculine.
Iman.
Ani. Musanna Ani is a Rafa form. You don't have to see the last letter always. First you have to recognize the category and then you have to decide that you will look for the Iraab in harakat or the whole word.
Will be same, whatever is in the first name, the second name in the second.
राज खोलो ना सारे गौर करन दो. Yes, Al Hakimatu. Who is left? Yes, brother. Last. Definite. Beautiful. Brother was not here yesterday, yet he is with us today.
D.
D.
Definite.
Not definite. D.
Sorry. Definite D. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Singular.
Singular. Beautiful.
And mass.
This is a sign of feminine.
Oh, this is bad.
Beautiful. This is the sign of Rafa here. Okay. Al Hakimaini. Your son. It's your turn now. No, your son.
His friend.
He's your brother?
This is my friend.
Your friend, okay. I'm sorry. Definite. Is singular or plural?
Not a singular, not a plural.
Aini. Aini sound stands for what? Aini sound.
Tio. It's a tio.
Yes. No. Musanna.
It's a tio.
Okay. Okay. Musanna.
From his mother.
Okay.
My mom says
No, I'll be careful. Feminine or masculine? Masculine. Excellent. And then form of Iraab? Jar. Yes, brother.
It's
Al-Hakima.
definite.
Definite.
It is singular.
Singular.
It is male,
Masculine.
masculine. I'm sorry. And it is mansoob.
Nasab. MashaAllah. So, let's have an overview again. Indefinite, definite, indefinite, definite, definite, definite. So it's open here. Okay? Singular, singular, musanna, singular, musanna, singular, open here. Masculine, 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 feminine, masculine, masculine, open here. Then form of Iraab, rafa, 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 jar and nasab. Again open here. Let's come to this side. Indefinite, indefinite, definite, indefinite, definite, definite, definite. Again open here. Singular, 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 musanna, singular, musanna, singular, open here. Masculine, feminine, masculine, 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 feminine, masculine, masculine, open here. Form of Iraab, rafa, 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 jar and nasab, open here. So,
All are same.
no?
There's nothing.
Now we move this way. Let's find some clue. Indefinite, indefinite, singular, singular, feminine, feminine, and rafa. Oh, it looks that they are identical. We check it again. Here, indefinite, indefinite, singular, singular, masculine, masculine, rafa, again identical. So here, definite, definite, singular, singular, masculine, masculine, marfu, again identical. Indefinite, musanna, masculine, rafa, indefinite, musanna, masculine, and rafa. So they move like this. Right? You can check it down also. Definite, definite, singular, singular, feminine, feminine, and rafa. Again identical. Definite, definite, musanna, musanna, masculine, masculine, jar. Again same. Definite, definite, singular, singular, and then masculine, masculine, and then form of Iraab is nasab. So nasab. So whenever you find two nouns in Arabic language identical to each other in all the four aspects of noun, then it's more or less the qualifying construction.
More or less. Is this an unbroken rule?
It is an unbroken rule, but for some reason I am saying more or less.
Two nouns.
But to start with, you can say it's definitely a qualifying construction. Is that clear? Whenever you find two nouns in Arabic language identical to each other, exactly speaking, they are not identical to each other, where second noun follows the first in all the four aspects of noun, then it is a qualifying construction. And the second noun is in fact the qualification of the first noun. You know, in some other languages, in English actually, I can't give you an example. But if you, those of you who are familiar with Urdu, you know, it always follows the noun being qualified. Acha ladka, achhi ladki, अच्छे लड़के. You know, अच्छा is the qualification, good, and the noun meaning qualified is a boy. In English you say good boy, good boys, good will remain the same. But in Urdu, the adjective also changes accordingly. In English the adjective doesn't change. Adjective in English is some fixed commodity which never changes. But in Urdu, the adjective changes according to the number and gender of the noun being qualified. If it is one masculine, you will say acha. If it is one feminine, you will say achhi. And if they are more than one, you will say achhe or achhi. Right? So, if two nouns are coming together, where the second noun follows the first in all the four aspects of noun, that is definite, indefinite, number, gender, and the form of i'rab. Nothing else. Only the form you have to consider. One being indicated with the harakat and another being indicated, you don't have to see that. Form of i'rab, that is the main thing. Then you should say it is a qualifying construction. Yes?
Qualifiers can be multiple. Doesn't need to be one. Right?
What do you mean by that?
It can be more description about the book.
Give me the example what you want to say. Then I can answer your question.
Allah Samiun Basir.
There are two qualifications. Yes, it can be. Yes, certainly. But all which are the qualifications of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be in the same form. Like, for example, Alhamdulillahi. Because of lam, this was harful jar, the word Allah turned to the jar form. Now Allah's qualification, number one, Ar-Rahman, it turned Ar-Rahmani because of Allahi. Ar-Rahim, it turned to Ar-Rahimi because of Allahi. Malik turned to Maliki because of Allahi. Very simple. Right? Allahur Rahmanur Rahimu. Lillahir Rahmanir Rahimi. So Allah is the one who is being qualified. And all his qualifications will be like that. Kitabullahil Hakimi. Kitabullahil Hakimu. Now, Kitabullah, what is this construction?
This is a relative.
Relative construction, book of Allah. Now, the qualification after that is being described as Al-Hakimu. Right? So, first you analyze this Kitabullahi. Is kitab definite or indefinite?
Indefinite.
How many types of definite are there we studied yesterday? Open.
7.
7 types. In that, one was related to a definite noun. Allah is the most definite noun. So how can kitab be indefinite? So Allah is definite and kitab related to Allah is also definite. Allah is singular and masculine. Kitab is also singular and masculine. Kitab is in the Rafa form, and because of relative construction, this is in the Jar form.
Yeah.
Now Al-Hakimi, analyze this also. This is definite, singular, masculine, or in Jar form. Then whose qualification would it be?
Allah.
Allah's qualification. And here it will be Kitab's qualification. You know, Kitab here again is definite, singular, masculine, and in Rafa form. And Al-Hakim is also in the Rafa form. So this is book of wise Allah. And this is wise book of Allah. You know, cards. Arrangement is the same. Only the form of Iraab will alter the whole story.
Oh. Iraab is same.
This is, no. Al-Hakimu al-Hakimi. Here the Iraab is different. Now, whom this Al-Hakim matches? If it matches to Kitab, it will be the qualification of Kitab. If it matches to Allah, it will be the qualification of Allah. It's very simple.
Allah is the main turning point.
No, Allah is not the turning point. Allah is the same here. He is in the jar form, in the jar form. But we are talking of Allah as Hakim, or we are mentioning Kitab as Hakim. Both are Hakim. Allah is Hakim and Al-Quran is also Hakim. But in this construction, this Hakim stands for Allah because this matches Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But in this construction, it matches with Kitab.
Can you say this?
So this translation.
The translation of the second one again.
The translation of the second one is Wise Book of Allah.
The wise book. We can say the wise.
You don't have to say the Wise. Wise Book of Allah.
Yeah. Using the Arabic rule in English.
No. For the time being, I said when you will understand Arabic first and then you will go for idiomatic translation. Whatever is correct in English medium, English idiom, that will be the correct translation. But if you now confuse, then you will be lost. For the time being, you should follow the. Yeah. So, Kitabullah al-Hakimi
Is
wise, book of wise Allah.
Book of Law the Wise. Book of Law the Wise.
Yeah, Book of Allah the wise. But here it is Kitabullah al-Hakimu, wise Book of Allah. It's more or less a game that we are playing. As I said, we are playing cards. So simply by making only this change, they will entirely change the whole story. There is an ayah in the Qur'an. Innama yakhshallaha min ibadihil ulama'u. Indeed, the knowledgeable slaves of Allah fear Him. But if you alter the harakat, you say innama yakhshallahu min ibadihil ulama'a. Maazallah, it will be kalimatul kufr, that indeed Allah fears His knowledgeable slaves. So there you have to understand. The qualification will be according to the noun being qualified. 100% it should match. Whenever there will be something else, you should immediately stop. No, it should be something different. Don't translate. Apparently, why I am not saying the wise, because here we are doing like this. Wise book, same translation. Book the wise, not book the wise. So that will be the idiomatic translation later on when you will come to the idiomatic translation. But apparently follow the same arrangement so that you are not get confused.